Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Winston, and today we're going to talk about steganography. So basically, steganography is a technique used in concealing messages within another non-suspicious file, such as an image, an audio, or video, to hide the existence of the message itself. So basically, it's you hiding a message in an image. It could be a video or an audio file, and you could send that to somebody else without them knowing that there's a message in that file. So the only person who's gonna know is a person who it is intended for. So that's basically how people who are familiar with this technique hide confidential information inside files and send it to someone else. And a person could see this file and not know that there's a message in it. So that's what we're gonna look at today, and I'm gonna show you how you could do that using Python and just any Linux distro, preferably Kali Linux. So the first thing you want to do is uh, clone the GitHub repository. And this is my GitHub repository right here. And I have three files, which we'll look at in a second. And we have filelocker.py, we have steg.py, and the staglock.py. These three have three different functions. So stick with me. All right. So now that we've already seen the repository and we already know the files that we want to get all these files. So basically, what we have to do is clone it onto our Kali Linux machine. So just hit code right here and you see the link. You could either copy it like this or just hit this right here. I like to do this because I'm lazy. So yeah. And then go back to your terminal, hit git clone and paste your link. Hit enter right there, and you have to do this as root or else it's not gonna work. So now that we see that it's done, hit ls, you should see a shining directory called steg. There you go. When you hit cd steg ls, you should see those three files that we have here. We have them right here. That's how we clone repositories on GitHub. Now, before we run this, we need a file. And lucky for me, I already have a file downloaded. My downloads directory. See, I have a file called blade.jpg. Now, don't worry about how I named it. I have a talent of naming files in a weird way, so don't be worried about that. But now, that's our file. And we have three scripts. So the first we're going to do is steg.py, which is, so we do that with Python 3, steg.py, hit enter right there. And it has a funny banner like stag, Winston Godaro. Yep, sometimes the most secure place for a message is where it's least expected, in plain sight, and that's true. Now he asks us if we want to hide or retrieve a message. So because we want to hide a message in an image, we do hide. Hit enter and it's going to ask for the path. And it's in my download directory right here. Let me close this. Expand. So it's in my download directory right here. And the path is home. Downloads. Sorry, Kali. Then blade.py. Sorry, blade.jpg. I'm tweaking right now. Hit enter right there. So what do we want to hide? I could say I love hacking. Hit enter. So what's the output gonna be? So we could just do output.png. Enter. And this takes not too long, but it takes some time, probably like a minute or two to hide your message. And that didn't take long at all. And it's a mission accomplished. Your message has been hidden in output.png. I hit ls. You can see we have a png file, output.png. And if we go to my go to the folder right here, go to the file system. This is the opt, so steg and steg. You can see we have output.png, and it looks exactly like the other picture. Like you could open it, you could view the image, and there's no way you could tell that there's a message hidden in this image. So it's in plain sight. It's literally in plain sight. So if we were to retrieve this message, sorry, the message that we just hid in this image, we'll run Python script again. And this time we'll select reveal instead of hide. actually see what's hidden in this image. And I'll do retrieve, hit enter, and the image path again. So we don't have to specify a path because we're in the same directory. So I'll just do output the png, hit enter right there. And now I have to warn you, this takes some time. Now for real, I'm not joking, it takes some time, like a minute or two this time, for real. And we would have to wait, and we'll be back when we have our message. Don't leave, just wait.
A few moments later.
As you can see, mission accomplished, hidden message, I love hacking. So that's how you could hide a message and reveal the message that's hidden in an image. And this is crazily easy. Now, that's for just hiding and revealing. Now, what about these two files? Doesn't it intrigue you, or aren't you curious to know what's in these files? Well, the file locker basically locks the file. So you could lock a file if you don't want to hide anything in the file. Let's say you have an image on your desktop and you don't want anybody to look to see that image, or you don't want anybody to be able to access that file or that image. You could lock that image, which is simple, crazily simple. Like, so what you have to do is Python 3, then the name file locker.py, hit enter, and it's going to ask you, do you want to lock or unlock? Now we want to lock. What's the file path? Again, blade.py, sorry, blade.png. I don't know why I keep saying blade.py. Kali, sorry. Now downloads. Now blade.png. I think it was JPG. What's the password? I'm not gonna tell you that. Alright, so our file has been locked and this is saved as blade.jpg.locked. This is an additional extension. So if we go to our downloads folder right here where we had our file, I think this is the file. Go to downloads. You see blade.jpg is locked and we can't access it. So if I also unlock this file, same process, run the script again and give the script your password. So I'll do this time unlock. What's the file path? And if you don't know the file path, you could just copy it from here and just paste it right there. If you are like me and you're lazy and you just feel like there's no need to type, just paste it right here. Hit enter. Then password that you set before. Hit enter. And you can see that it has been decrypted. And if I go back to the directory, sorry, I think I closed it. Go to downloads, open folder. You can see blade.jpg is now accessible because it has been it has been decrypted or unencrypted, whichever one you want to say. So that's how you could lock a file or encrypt a file, decrypt a file, easy peasy, right? Now the last one, which is gonna surprise you, and which is actually fun, and that's the main purpose of this video now. It's this guy. LS. This guy right here. So what this does is it hides the message in the file and then encrypts the file. That way it's not accessible. So if a person was supposed to like get a message or wants to view what's like the hidden message, they have to decrypt the file before they could actually see or like get the message in the file. So they can't see if it's like an image, they won't be able to access the image and they can't get the message. So it's like a two-factor authentication or something like that. Let's see how it works. Again, Python 3. This time stag.py. I think it's stag lock. Yeah, that py. Hit enter. Now, what do you want to do? Lock or unlock? So we'll do lock. Enter the file path. I wish I could copy. Yeah, I could copy this because I'm lazy. Don't be like me. Don't be lazy. Hit enter. And what's the password? Give it my password again. Now, it actually enter the message you want to hide in the file. Again, I love hacking. I'll change this because I want to make reference to a friend of mine It's a good friend. Hi, hero. And there you go. We have that message in the file and it's encrypted. And if I go back again, close this, go back again to view my file, you see it's locked. And if I want to view the hidden message, run the script again, hit unlock the file path, just copy it again. Yeah, I mean, life is easy when you understand how it works. So hit paste, enter, password that I set. There you go, decrypted, and our message was hi Hira. So you could see how steganography is fun because I could basically hide a message in an image and send it to somebody, and they wouldn't know that there's a hidden message in that file. I could also like encrypt a file that way it's not accessible to anybody, or I could hide a message in the file, encrypt the file, and just leave it laying somewhere until the right person could access it. So you could have messages, you could communicate with the person using steganography. Like y'all could be going back and forth without a third party even knowing about it because it's going undetected and it's just in plain sight. That's all I have for y'all today, and I'll leave the links, or sorry, the link in the description. You could clone the repository and you have all three files there. Clone it, hide your messages, and send them to your friends. Y'all have a good one and stay safe.